money, and you never paid for your simple fucking money. You pay a bitch $50 million to cook a pie. I'm getting old and I ain't got a dime. I want money. $45 million. Millions and billions. Okay. $30. You dirty, rotten, low-paying bastard. Big time, too. I'm angry at motherfuckers that keep me broke while I counsel her on how long to wait to get some money out your ass. You could actually pay me at least a decent salary.
Very superstitious. Writings on the wall. Very superstitious. Ladders about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke up looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer, superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Rid me of my problems. Do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Come on, keep me going strong. You don't want to save me. Sad is my song. When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer, superstition ain't the way. Yeah. There's nothing more to say. Very superstitious. The devil's on his way. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Things in your past. Oh, when you believe in the things that you don't understand and you suffer, the superstition ain't the way.
Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening? And it's Monday, January 11th.
Hey, now.
Day before my beautiful birthday.
I know. How old are you going to be?
56.
Wow.
What are you now, 57?
I'm only 57.
Only? See, I feel like a kid. That's why I like working with you. Yeah, that's old. That's crazy.
I know, it's weird.
I wonder if it's weird for my parents to have a 56-year-old kid.
Yeah, I can imagine. That must be a nightmare.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I don't feel like I'm, an adult.
I don't know if you ever get there. Do your parents actually feel like adults?
They do.
Seemed like adults.
Yeah, I think they seemed like adults when they were 10. They seem very grown up.
But you've done the things that adults do.
I have.
Sure.
Oh,
You've
sex.
gotten married.
Right. Yeah,
had kids.
I've done all of that, but I feel I feel very out of control with all of it. I honestly don't know what to do.
You don't have a handle on it.
I don't. Just doing the best I can.
Well, I think everybody is.
Yeah.
I mean, I still feel like I have all that stuff to do.
Yeah, right? You haven't grown up at all.
I haven't grown up at all. I am Peter Pan.
Oh, man, so much stuff going on, but I'll take a phone call first, and then I'll tell you what's going on. I'll take a couple of phone calls first and just start the show that way.
There you go. That's an idea.
That's what I'm in the mood for. Let's see. Let's start here. Let's go to Mike. Mike, you're on the air in Dexter. Oh, Mike. We hear from Mike like every day. Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate it, man. I enjoy talking to you. Hey, what's the deal with Leno, man? You were 100%.
Oh, my God.
100% right. I don't know how long you predicted it would take, but it didn't take fucking long at all.
It was a bombshell this weekend.
Well, it shouldn't surprise anyone. First of all, the guy who's getting, screwed the worst is Conan O'Brien. It said on the front page of the paper today, the New York Post and the Daily News, it says, walk show, furious Conan ready to quit NBC in Leno mess. Now, first of all, I said to you from the beginning, I couldn't believe that NBC, whoever these executives are that make these kind of decisions, which is a big decision, why they would take a guy who's number one at 11:30 and move him to 10 at night, and then bring Conan in, who had trouble beating that
Craig
Ferguson guy. What are you thinking? Like, why, if Conan can't beat Craig Ferguson, why would he be able to beat Dave Letterman? And why would you want to switch? Like, play it out till it's fried. And then,
and what is they said that Conan was going to leave.
They were afraid he'd leave.
What are you losing?
Yeah. Well, I think Conan had one great thing going for him. Everyone figured he's the next guy. And who knows, if he came on at 11:30 against Jay, he could take Jay's entire audience. He had that going for him. It was this idea that maybe he could take Jay's entire audience. The problem with it is he can't, because we saw what happened when he was on 11:30. He's got one card to play.
Which is?
They're saying that he's now threatening he's going to leave NBC. If he leaves NBC, I think legally is entitled to some big payout, because he would be losing The Tonight Show.
He was guaranteed The Tonight Show, and if he didn't get The Tonight Show, they owe him something like $45 million.
Right. So if I was him, I'd leave. But he's saying now he's threatening to walk out and go to another network. Now, if I'm another network, I don't know, they're saying Fox might be interested, but really are they?
Well, even Leno was saying that Fox was interested in him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what salary, and I don't know really. Conan is damaged goods. The only card he can play right now is to say, look, the reason I did poorly on The Tonight Show is I had a bad lead-in. I had Jay Leno at 10 o'clock. The network as a result, the local news stations all tanked.
Right.
And my lead-in was minuscule. That's the one card he can play, but I don't think anyone's going to buy it.
Well, I don't know how he play. Well, yeah, I guess he does. Yeah. But, the person who's sitting the prettiest is Jay Leno.
Well, yeah, I mean, it looks like not really in my mind, because he went on at 10 o'clock and failed. Now he's a failure. I think he'll do fine at 11:30.
Yeah, but you got NBC still wanting to keep him locked up like there's something they could lose if he leaves.
There's something they could lose, which is the franchise of The Tonight Show, because quite frankly, Conan doesn't seem to be able to beat Letterman. And if Conan can't, and it's not even about.
That's what I'm saying. That puts Leno in a good position.
Yeah. Well, he's. So now they've come up with what they call a compromise. They're going to put Jay on from 11:35 to 12:05. And don't ask me why it's 11:35. I think it has something to do with the local news. And
that's a sweep thing, yeah.
They make a couple extra bucks jamming in a couple extra commercials from 11 to 11:35. They give that to the affiliates. So at 11:35, he'd come on and do that stupid monologue and then leave. And then Conan would come on from midnight to 1. From 1 to 2 would be Jimmy Fallon. And they're saying they don't know what to do with Carson Daly.
Because he's running into the Today Show at that point.
That basically they'd find something for him to do. Maybe get coffee or something. You know, in the words of...
Have you ever seen his show before, Howard Carson Daly?
No.
I saw it once in the beginning.
Did you?
When he was still fat.
Yeah, it was a really loose show where it was almost like he didn't really give a fuck, and he knew he was on at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was a really like disorganized type of show. And he was like, "Oh, we'll get it together one of these days," but I don't think he ever will.
Was it good?
I don't know. It was 2 o'clock in the morning, man. I mean, how can you gauge something that's on at 2 in the morning? It's not
Well,
right.
what do you mean? How do you watch it and you decide whether you like it or not? Did you like it?
I would prefer to watch Carson Daly over Jay Leno, quite honestly. And what good is it going to do to put a half-hour show on? And are they going to call it The Tonight Show, or is The Tonight Show going to start at 12:05?
No, The Tonight Show is going to start at 12:05. It'll be called The Jay Leno Show at 11:35. This is the way they're floating it. But here's the deal. I think Conan is humiliated. But what does he expect? But why is Conan? If I was Conan, I'd be thrilled to be on at midnight to 1. Take all the pressure off.
They're saving him. I mean, they would really have to boot him.
Right. I mean, and he's carrying on. He's upset. He doesn't believe how NBC's treating him. The fucking guy doesn't have a rating. What does he think happened?
He lost their huge audience. They were number 1.
Yeah, you don't get a free pass in network television where if you don't get ratings. Let me tell you something. You think I'd have a career if I didn't have ratings? Ratings are your ticket to being treated well, and when you don't have them, they don't want to know you.
Nobody's in love with you as a human being or a person.
He should be angry because those guys moved him from 12:30 to 11:30 and proved him to be not that strong a ratings earner.
Well, he would have to be angry for them if we're listening to him.
Right.
He was the one who was making the big stink.
Conan pushed to take over The Tonight Show. These assholes at NBC bought into it. And now he's mad because they did. Because they're not getting any ratings. Conan's not getting ratings. It's history.
Maybe his one thing is, look, you set me up because of the Jay Leno thing. You didn't give me the clear shot that you gave everybody else.
Well,
exactly. That's the thing.
they gave him a clear enough shot.
He should have